Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. Real quickly, I wanted to jump on here and just discuss a few things. Okay, so I filmed that video where I was just, well, still am a little lost about the planner system that I chose. And I think the thing is, everybody had a wellness planner. I wanted to keep track of my wellness, so I thought I needed a wellness planner. Everybody has multiple planners, even if they are in a single planner, so I thought I needed multiple planners. And, but I realized I don't really want multiple planners. So right after filming that video, I was really, I would say, eager to figure things out. So I went ahead and started setting up my mystery outlined 2-page daily, and I did it for the whole week. So that was before I even edited and uploaded the last video. So I do have all of that done. Now there's a couple things I observed during that process. One is it was relaxing and fun. It gave me a creative outlet, but by the end of 7 days, of course, obviously, if 5 was too much, 7 was going to be too much. It got super tiring and I was sick of it. So it's not a practical solution. However, I do have it set up for next week. So that video is going to be put on the channel just so you can kind of see the process that I went through, and because I am going to use that this week. So for a double page daily layout this week, what I am thinking though is that 2 pages is probably, I mean, that is a lot of room. The other thing I wanted to mention is I barely started reading some of the comments, and I'm already grateful that so many people are coming with ideas, and so many of you girls are supportive. Even the tough love ones is fine. I know watching this process, somebody else go through this process might be frustrating for you as viewers, so I understand that. I will finish reading all of those comments, and then I already saw some really great options, but I really need to spend more time in the comments and just kind of figure more out. But for this video, I just wanted to let you know that I had already pre-done these pages right after I filmed my I don't know what I'm doing, let's not, like, the not again really video. So they actually turned out really cute, so I'm going to put them on the channel. It's a super long video because it took forever, and I'm going to leave it as one video. You can skip around and kind of see, because I do think some of the stickers turned out cute. And if you're really into making your own pages completely from scratch and having to cover a bunch of stuff up, I don't know, I guess there's options in there. But you could put it on the background and plan with me, or, skip through and see what the designs will look like. So that is what happened right after I filmed my I don't know what I'm doing again video. But again, in that process, I realized that's not going to work either. So then I wanted to really evaluate things here. And for instance, this is just 1/2 page. Well, we'll go to this one. You can see I didn't even finish out the week. I was going to, and I got so busy like trying to figure out and film other things, so I didn't finish out the week. And this is the wellness planner. What I realized, I don't need a whole wellness planner, but I also don't want a wellness section. I do want wellness goals, so I do have those here somewhere, probably here. I'm gonna have a wellness goals section, but I don't want a whole wellness section entirely in my planner, like separate. What I want is, and I was just saying, this is what I want. Am I going to get it? We'll see. Is a section in my daily planner, in a daily section here. Let's just use this as an example because it's blank, where I can put a wellness section. So that's what I realized in this process. I don't want a whole wellness planner. I don't even want a whole wellness journal type thing. I want some goal pages, which I have already created, so those are still going to be useful, and I want to just track a small amount. For one thing, I don't need to know that I have egg and toast every morning. That's what I have every morning. Why do I have to write that down? I mean, I know I wanted to kind of keep track of my food, but I think that's too much, especially when my diet doesn't exactly change. I do want to track that I exercised. Maybe I want to track if I did something good for myself, like took my vitamins, stuff like that. But I don't need a whole planner just for that. So that's one thing. And I think I was just trying to do too many planners for too many things. For work, it's kind of the same thing. I am actually fine having a separate work planner, but I don't really want a separate work planner. I want it to be on my day with my exercise, with my cleaning, so that I can, kind of break the time, figure out the time, look at what I have, and kind of time block from what I have to do for the next day. So I don't necessarily need a whole planner for work, although I did fill it up, you know, it was being used, the space, although I was writing big also. And then a cleaning planner. So a cleaning planner I do like the idea of, because I want a list all the time of what I'm supposed to be doing that day. Okay, but again, could I just have a cleaning section? Now for a regular planner, and even though this is a large planner, and then obviously Happy Planner has big planners, I still think it's a lot of stuff to put in a one day on a weekly planner. And that would go even for, let's look at the signature layout. I have this, do I have it pinned? I think it's pinned back here. So I'm gonna take these out. Even for this signature layout, which is a quad layout, which I really love, I could probably fit a lot there. The one thing that I would really be missing, and the one thing that I really want to have, and like I know I don't have to have everything I want, but I'm gonna try to find everything I want, and that is the time blocking. I really want to schedule a time schedule. It keeps me on time. It keeps me scheduled out. Where at 2 p.m. if I'm not done with whatever I'm working on for, let's say, work, I'm still gonna have to stop and do food prep, for instance. Actually, that'd be more like 3 p.m. But you get the point. So I don't need multiple planners, or want. I really don't want multiple planners for what I have. And even though I'm not busy, I have a lot of things that I want to get done every day. So it's not about busyness necessarily, it's about tasks that I want to complete every day. And I do want them sectioned off so that they can go in my time block under the section. So let me see where my time block part is. Okay, so where are we? I'll find it, don't worry. I kind of mixed up my planner obviously the other day. Okay, so like the time blocking planner here. So I do want a time blocking section where, again, I'm just writing clean, and I can still see somewhere on the page or somewhere else, somewhere here, without flipping anywhere, what I want to clean that day. So these are the ones. Are they practical? We'll see. We're gonna see. But like I said, I thought this double page spread, and I'm just gonna use this one. Well, we won't go too much into this one. I'm gonna use this one as the example. I could probably write smaller. I don't need 2 pages. I also don't want 2 pages. I feel like it might be a little wasteful. And I might run out of room, and I might just fill it up with stickers. The other thing I want to talk about stickers real quickly is anybody who does stickers, and especially if you have a channel that's doing stickers, you're doing it as like a creative outlet, and you're doing it for like relaxation. It's something that's calming. It's like a stress release. So it's not just like putting stickers on to like just show your talent. Sometimes it has nothing to do with talent when you see the spreads. It's really just kind of having fun with stickers, using your stickers, having fun colors on your spread. So to have no stickers is totally a possibility. I did it for 2022 and 2023 because I had none of my stickers with me. They were all in storage. So I didn't use stickers at all. And you know, it's not as fun to write in. And it doesn't give you that creative outlet that I think a lot of us look for. So having stickers and being able to use stickers in my planner, I do still want to do. So I want to have a page. So this list is just a want list. It's just so much, right? Am I asking for too much? I want a page that would have like a schedule and have different sections, okay? Not a 2-page. And I definitely do not want to have to completely redo my page. I don't want to have to add all the washi. I don't even want to have to draw marker lines. I don't want to have to cover up all the headings. I want one, you hear the want, right? So I'm just expressing, this is a wants list. So 2 pages and using existing pages like that is not going to be the best option because it's going to be super time consuming. Then how am I going to get anything in my list done if I'm only, you know, doing the pages? Okay, not sure exactly where I was, but if I was talking about the stickers, basically it is a creative process, and I do think it's needed for stress. Not needed, there are other things, but I like it for stress. So I don't want to downplay that just don't use any stickers, you'll have more space. But I do obviously need to use more practical stickers, but still to have a cute spread. Now, the other thing I was thinking about the stickers though, when I have 5 planners in here, obviously I want them all to be colorful and cute to write in them. 1 planner is a creative outlet, maybe 2. By the 3rd, you're tired. You know, like you're tired and you're like, okay, now what am I gonna do? Because it does take time to think of. It takes time, even when the stickers are in front of you, to figure out where to put them. So by the 3rd, it's kind of like that time could be used for something else. Also, I do a lot of, I do cut my videos and edit my videos a lot, but I leave them longer because the process is long. And I wanted you guys to know it's not just as quick as a lot of the planner creators out here. They either throw a bunch of stickers on quickly because they're used to the layout. That can happen, but also sometimes they just edit it, you know, highly edit it. A lot of the stuff is cut out and it just is a streamlined process. But for anybody watching, it's not really like that. If you're gonna do stickers, it is gonna take time to figure out how to lay them out, where to put them, unless you're just a natural. So for all of us other gals, it takes time, and it can be fun. It can be a really fun, creative stress release process. That's about stickers. Okay, so what I've been doing, what I did Friday when I had a little bit of time is I kind of did a revised look at what I want in a planner. Now Thursday is when I filmed that video about how my planners were going to work. It's also when I filmed this week's planner layout, which I am going to use the 2-page daily layout this week because I have them done. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out that there's just too much room on those 2 pages. Because I do write a lot and I do write big, but still 2 pages, I'm just not that busy. I'm just doing lists. And there's a lot of things that I'm not going to track anymore, like what I have for breakfast, because it's like the same thing every day. So I did a new revised list of what I want. I'm also going to read through the comments that you guys have left and thank you for them. No matter what they are, thank you for leaving comments on there. I'm going to look through them and try to get also some other things that might go on this list, but this is my want from a planner revised. And I have pages of, you know, planner notes before I even came up with either planner lineup, which is why it's so frustrating. It's not like I just grabbed a bunch of planners and like, these are going to be it, and kept changing. I really have notes. I did drawings of layouts to see if it would work. I mean, the whole thing. And so that's why it's all the more frustrating, but it's okay because we just keep going. So the first thing I want is a one view look, all on one spread. So one spread probably means a big planner is what I'm writing here. So it makes more sense, right? I don't want to keep rewriting stuff. So that's one thing I said in my last video, is that I have it in the cleaning list, but I also have it in my time blocking list. I have it on the work list, but I also have it on my time blocking list. So I don't want to keep rewriting things. It's just kind of a waste of time. Sometimes it might help your brain focus more, but I can have clean on a schedule and then write the actual clean without having clean bathroom in 2 spots. I have my categories. I do want to track some things in my wellness, okay? Because I do want to make wellness more of a focus this year. It's just now that my kids are older, I feel like I have more time. Well, not really, but we'll see. I want to make more time to focus on some of my wellness. Also, household, I want a category for household. That's everything. Cleaning, breaking down boxes, everything. Work in YouTube, so I'm really trying to grow my channels, which is another reason why there's so much pressure to have a good planner layout and figure out your planner. I do feel like this is the first step before I can even really focus on my other channels, because I have to be organized to focus on my other channels, and that might just be in my head, but it is, yes, partially maybe, but it's also like you have to be organized to run 3 channels and to have good content on 3 channels. So this planner thing is like my base to get it done, and this channel is going to be my base to get organized for the week. So you guys can come along with me in that journey, but that is one of the categories. I need a space for all 3 channels to take a little note, and I don't have to write as much as I was, because I was writing film this, film this, film this. I can make a little list, and I did see one comment that said pop a paper in. I have even said that I could do that, but I haven't done it. So I could pop a paper in for extra notes if I need. All right, and then time blocking. I mean, the schedule thing, it really, when I started using it this fall, it changed everything. Everything was so much more efficient. I was being more effective because I knew in a certain time, if it's between 1 and 2, I need to be doing this. It was like kind of like holding myself accountable. It's like if somebody's there, or like a reminder on your phone, which I don't even use because I'm just not tech savvy. This was my reminder. I look down and I see, okay, yeah, I know I'm still working right now. And if it's just working and it's something I'm close to being done, I won't just stop and go clean, but I'll finish up, get to a pausing point, and then I need to go clean so that I can get everything done in my day. So I absolutely want a time block hourly type thing. And then I need just a different section for events, errands, tasks. Some of the errands and tasks will go in household, but you know, like I was talking about how when my son got a sponsor, I didn't have a place to write that. I probably want it with my weekly, but I could do an extra special sticker or a box sticker, or there are things I can do. I'm gonna read all your comments because I skimmed over a few, and I think a couple gals addressed that, so I'm gonna read those more thoroughly. But those are the things I want from a planner, and I don't have right now in a planner, and it's because I'm asking for a lot, and I know that. So I don't know, I think it's okay to ask for a lot, maybe. And I'm willing to have multiple planners because I do want a separate Bible planner. I completely want it separate. And the reason is I want this to be completely focused in my day. Complete focus, and you can see I didn't finish. It is actually Saturday night, so I will probably, you know, catch up, which I don't like to do, but in this week, that's okay. So this can be completely separate. It's a different mindset of anything else. I don't want to think about cleaning. I don't want to think about work. I just want to think about what I'm reading in the Bible. So Bible planner, completely separate, and I'm totally okay with that. I can write in my time block, but hopefully I do it even before I start my timing on my time block. I'll just maybe put it on top, Bible. And so it'll still kind of be on there as a reminder to do, but it's totally fine being separate. The other thing that I am making separate is, I was talking about this in my other video, is the minimalism tab. And it's because it's a completely different journey. It's kind of like going to be a journal type, and I'm using the signature layout for that. I'm going to skip the page because I did decorate a page for this week because I want to start tomorrow, Sunday, with the living room. So wish me luck. So I'm going to use the signature layout for a minimalism layout, and I already have the categories. I go through that in the video where I'm setting it up. And I'm fine with that being separate too, because even though it does have to do with some cleaning, it's like a completely new thing on its own. And I know it's going to be a difficult to declutter journey. So it's kind of, yeah, like I said, a journal and a documenting what I'm doing. And this planner is also separate because I am going to probably show it on my channel where I'm decluttering. And so I can show, like, kind of go back and walk through and see, you know, also, you know, just to talk to people and tell them how long it took or what I did. And, you know, I'm hoping to go gung-ho, but that's what I did with my planner. So we'll see what happens in the end. So I have that set up for this week, starting tomorrow. It is ready, and I'm going to post that video as well if you want to see the setup. It's really just stickers and going over what I'm going to catalog in my minimalism planner. So that's the other separate planner. And the reason I'm fine with having it separate is there may be days that I don't do anything for it. It's probably going to be in my work category for my home channel. And because it's just going to be so much I want to detail in here, I thought it's not going to be like the other ones where I'm trying to figure out things to write. I think this is really going to have a lot of things that I can write in here. So Bible is separate, minimalism separate, and then I want a planner that has, you know, these things. Two comments that I did mention this in my last video that really stuck with me were the two gals that said it looks like you need an hourly and it looks like you need a daily, and I think I'm going to try to find an hourly daily. Now I don't want to buy more planners but this is a planner channel, so I can review them. Also, I know I did read a couple comments about making my own planner. I would love to do that. I think that is a great idea. And I just have no idea how to do it. And I know I can learn. I don't know if this is the time right now that I have to learn because I'm jumping into this minimalism thing. So maybe on the side, we'll see. Maybe I can schedule it in because that does make sense to make your own planner. I don't have a nice printer, so I would have to go somewhere and get it printed. And I have no computer and design skills on the computer either. So like barely my videos get edited. Like I do edit a lot, but I mean, I don't do any fancy things in the editing like a lot of gals do where they zoom in or they add some, I can't even add text. I don't even know how to do that. Add text into my videos. So I'm not tech savvy. Anyway, so I just want to jump on here and tell you gals this because you are going to see my next video where I'm setting up the weekly. I'm probably going to do a quick clip to put in front of that video too, even though I started editing it, where I'm just telling you like, yeah, I am doing this for the week. And for a second I thought it was going to work until I got to the end of the week and I was like, this is insane. Like, what am I even doing? This is going to take so much time. I'm not going to have time to do anything on my list once I get it done. So this little mock-up layout is not going to work. But I will use it for this week. And it'll be fun to use since I know it's not, I'm not going to commit to it and have to do this every week for 7 days of the week and take 7 weeklies for every week. So yeah, this is not going to be it. But what I am looking for and looking at is a daily. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to go with, but I think for next week I'm doing this. For the next week, I might just try, I think I will try some of these extra pages, like for instance this one, and just try to fit these things in my day. So maybe the very top can be a time block and have some sections down here, and you know, I have a lot of space in here. So I'm gonna try it, and if this ends up working out, one of these ends up working out, that can, then there we go, then we're gonna have it. So first week I'm going to be using this mock-up because I did go through the time to decorate it and make it, and it would be ideal if it just came like that. There's nothing like that right now on the market. I think it's probably not needed by a lot of people. I will work on these for the next week. The week after that, if you guys want to follow my journey, I will use, and I'm going to do the same planning in all the layouts to check. Meaning I will be using this layout for what week it's going to be the next week. It's not going to be this. Let's go to a monthly here and give you some visuals if I can find it. I'm also going to add tabs so I'm not just so lost when I've been moving things around. Oh, you know what? It's always on the January tab. Okay, so here it is. So this is the next week. This is when I will be using the mock-up of this, the double page daily spreads. And it's just going to be too much work. Okay. Then the next week here, the 19th through the 25th, that is when I'm going to try different layouts. I might pick 2 or 3 at a time. But for instance, I will do 2 or 3 layouts every day of the week. And I know it's going to take time, but that's okay because this is a content channel. I'm going to make the time, but also to figure it out. This would be like if I was printing out free printables and trying them. Only I already had the planners here. So that's what I'm going to do the next week. And then this last week of January, we'll see. Maybe I'll just do a couple more. So maybe I'll split it. Anyway, that's the idea. And we'll see if any work out to have everything. I think maybe the closest could be this, the signature layout could possibly work because you have a section for time block, but I just don't know if this is enough for everything else. So anyway, we're gonna try the, not this week where I already have everything set out for a 2-page daily spread. So be sure to check out that video and I can kind of talk about that after the week's over. And then we'll start trying these other layouts on the 19th, the week of the 19th and the week of the 26th and see how everything goes. All right. So I just want to jump on and make this video real quickly because I know you guys are going to be seeing the content. You're going to be like, she didn't even listen to any of our comments or advice. And the truth is I am reading your comments. I will be going through all the advice. But I already had this done. I did it immediately after I made my first video where things weren't working because I don't like to just sit and spin my wheels. I want to jump in and get things done. So that will be on the channel next. Then I also have the plan with me's for the minimalism and the Bible planner on the channel for this week and also coming out. And then we will move on to figuring out which layout is going to work. Again, I will be stickering layouts. I want stickers on layouts. It's calming, it's relaxing, it's a stress relief, but it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be more like this type of thing. Or this, you know, it doesn't have to be a lot because I know I'm going to need writing room. So we will work all those details out later. But that is it for this video. I just wanted to jump on real quickly and talk to you and let you know that I'm still reading through your comments. The videos that are going to be coming up were filmed before I even posted that video. So give me some time. Come along with the journey if you want to know. And maybe you're having trouble figuring it out too. I hope it would be the case that you see one of these layouts when I'm mocking up for the week and you know that it's going to be perfect for you and you love it. I really hope that works out like that. So until then, so that is it for this video. Stay tuned and hopefully we will get this all figured out. And thank you again for all your comments and thoughts. I really appreciate them. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamber with a Plan. I will see you next time. Bye guys. Bye guys.